Hey YouTube, thank you once again for joining me as we take awesome out of the box. My name is Tito James, and as you saw in that quick unboxing, in this one we're taking a look at the Realme Narzo 30A. This is another wallet-friendly option from our friends from Realme Philippines, so let's check out what this phone has to offer. I know that a lot of you are already asking, well, Tito James, how much is the Narzo 30A? And unfortunately, like most of our unboxing videos, I don't have the price yet. It hasn't been announced, but based on the price of the Narzo 20, this is definitely going to be below 10,000 pesos or maybe below 8. But anyway, let's take a closer look at this phone first. Just like a lot of Realme's offerings lately, the Narzo 30A has a unique design to it, and it may look like it has ridges, but that's just an optical illusion, guys. It looks like it has a textured back, which it kind of does, but it's flat and it doesn't have bumps. It's a nice little trick by Realme, but anyway, this is the laser blue color variant, but if you want something a bit more subtle, this is also available in laser black. Not much has changed with its chassis. It feels very similar to the C15 or the Narzo 20. They used a different mold for this phone, but if you've held any of those two devices before, then you're in for pretty much the same experience here. Now, taking a tour of the button and port layout, you have the headphone jack, microphone, USB-C port, and speaker grill on the bottom. Access to the SIM tray can be found on the left, and the volume rocker plus the power button are on the right side. On the back, of course, you have the cameras, which we will be talking about later on, but you also have the fingerprint scanner. It's fairly responsive and a major throwback to a couple of years ago where this was the pinnacle of security for smartphones. But it's still good to have, and to be completely honest with you guys, I kind of prefer this over in-display ones. Call me a Tito, but yeah, I do. One of the key specs that Realme highlights on the back of the box of the Narzo is its display that measures in at 6.5 inches at HD Plus resolution, and it uses an IPS LCD panel. Now, I'm not sure if they use the same panels that they did on previous devices, but it's passable. And guys, remember that most budget-friendly phones still cap out at this resolution. Consuming content will still give you a decent experience, but we still have to take this out more to see how it holds up to bright sunlight and prolonged use. Now, the single speaker on the bottom of the Narzo 30A gets plenty loud, but I would keep it to around 70 to 80% just to prevent distortion. But remember, there is a headphone jack. Under the hood of the Narzo 30A is the same processor that we found on the Narzo 20, which is a MediaTek Helio G85 processor that they paired with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. At least that's the configuration for the unit that they lent us for our review. Now, we've seen this processor before, and we generally know how it performs when it comes to daily tasks and for gaming as well. I'm looking forward to seeing if there have been any tweaks on the software side that will optimize its performance though. Sorry, but we can't share benchmarks with you guys. It's still under embargo, but let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see a gaming review for this device. The processing package is, of course, one of the key specs for this phone, and the third one we're going to be discussing in this video is the battery. It's at 6,000 milliamp hours with support for 18-watt quick charging, which isn't the fastest, but that's still better than nothing. It should have enough juice to keep this phone chugging along for at least a day and a half with my use. Maybe even 2 if I don't go down deep into that YouTube rabbit hole before I go to bed. You know what I'm talking about. That's just a guesstimate for now. We still have to test this phone out, so wait for the full review. But anyway, let's get to the last key spec of the Realme Narzo 30A, its cameras. It sports a 13-megapixel main camera at an aperture of f2.2 that they partnered up with a black and white portrait lens at f2.4. Yes, guys, don't be fooled. There are only 2 cameras in that array. For selfies, you have an 8-megapixel front camera at an aperture of f2.0. Now, I've only taken a handful of shots so far, and you'll be seeing them on screen, but let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the camera samples so far. I think that's pretty much all I can share about the Realme Narzo 30A for now. Look forward to a gaming review in the very near future, which is about a week. And with that, thank you so much for dropping by and spending a few minutes with me. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, sub to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can. For all the latest in tech, head to unbox.ph, and of course, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. My name is Tito James. Peace, God bless. See you guys next time, and of course, stay safe out there.